Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I want to hop on and do a flip through of all of my entries for the Illustrated Faith Goals devotional kit. I didn't get a chance to share everything on Instagram. I only did a few process videos. I will link those down below as we get to those pages. And I'm already starting into the next kit, so I wanted to wrap this one up for you guys. And if you're just finishing up, that is okay, but maybe this will give you some ideas as you finish up. And so this entry here is Matthew 17:20 through 21, and this is for hashtag faith goals. And I think I did this one on Instagram Live, and I just did some watercolored mountains, just freehand, kind of copying Elaine Davis's mountains. And so I did some watercoloring, and then I also went in and stamped, I don't know if you can see that, I stamped some textures using Faber-Castell brush markers in the mountains, and then used the stickers from the kit and a little prayer that I wrote there. So that is that entry there. These aren't in order of the entries in the kit. I'm going in order in my Bible. This is hashtag health goals. And the card for this one had some balloons on it. So I just went ahead and sketched in some balloons, did some watercoloring, added some stickers, wrote a pretty long prayer. If anybody's been following me on Instagram or here on my channel, you know it has been a crazy year of health crap for me, and so this was one that I really spent a lot of time just reading the scripture and writing the prayer and just really thinking about, and I have faith that this is going to be a better year than last year. It's starting out a little rocky, but hopefully we'll have some answers here soon for my visits to UCSF. So this is just Prima watercolors, some washi tape, some word fetty, and some older stickers for my stash that I'm trying to use up. And then for the tab, I just cut out the hashtag health goals from the devotional card and just use that as my tab. Okay, let's move on towards the back here. Oh, and that was for Luke 6:19. And then this one here is for Romans 15:13, and I had actually already journaled this verse. I think I have a process video for this one, but I went ahead and journaled it again, just kind of in a different light and focusing on hashtag hope goals and kind of what my goals are for the year in regards to hope. And I do believe I have a process video for this one, and I have a free printable over on my blog for the geometric background for this one. And so I just did some little notes and a little mini prayer, and I used gelatos for this page, I think. So definitely check out that video if you're interested to see how I did that. This one here is hashtag home goals, and this is Philippians 4:13. And I was a little intimidated by having this big, huge space. I always feel like I really need to do something awesome when I have all this space down there. But I decided just to stick with geometrics and keep it simple. And so I just freehand watercolor painted some triangles, and then I went in and stamped the texture stamp from the kit using brush markers, wrote out one of my home goals for the year, and then a little mini prayer, and again used some stickers. This home stamp is a Tim Holtz stamp set. I have it right here actually. Cling stamps by Tim Holtz. I don't know if these are available anymore. If they are, I will link them down below. So there is that. Lots and lots of geometrics this month. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, and I think it's verse 1 all the way through 4, I believe. And I kind of try to replicate the card. This is hashtag peace goals, and it had some like diamond shapes, so I did those in watercolor. I went in with some white gel pen and added some shapes. I don't love how this one came out. I had done this one on the other side first. This is #kindness goals, and I was trying to kind of keep it balanced and not do anything too drastically different from this side, since they are both from the same kit. This one here, what I did is I cut out these letters using my Silhouette Cameo, and I left them in the cardstock and then just blended some Distress Oxide ink, and then I stitched it to a piece of pattern paper and then glued that into my Bible. So it isn't actually sewn into my Bible, it's sewn on the paper and then put into my Bible. And then this is just the Illustrated Faith watercolors, some stamping with big brush markers, and this one here, I think I took the content from the devotional and just copied it right down into the margin. So we have #kindness goals, #peace goals. This one here, I have a devotion, or I have a process video for. This one was super, super popular. So I created this little shaker pocket, and this is for #wisdom goals. And so there's the shaker pocket, and then there's this masked off triangle shape that I watercolored in, wrote out some stuff from the devotional card. This is again, wisdom goals, and it is, I'm not sure, I didn't write down the verse. It's in the book of James. I'll have to go back and underline which verse it is in James, but this one was a lot of fun to create, so definitely go check out that process video if you're wondering how I did this. If I was to do shakers again, I will definitely use my fuse tool. It's kind of a pain just doing it with washi tape and double-sided tape, so I think a fuse tool is definitely worth it if you are wanting to do a whole bunch of shakers. But it is bulky, but it doesn't add like too much bulk into my Bible, so I will be doing some more of those, I think. And this one is #prayer goals. This is in James chapter 5, verse 16. And I kind of copied, I think it was Elaine Davis and Shauna did a little tip in with the devotional card from the kit, cut out the little phrase that was there, and then I did a whole bunch of paper layering. I'm trying to use up a lot of my products that are in my stash as new stuff comes in, and so I'm trying to use up some of that. So these were just some paper pieces I had. I stitched them onto the card. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Covered the back with one of the tip-in pieces, journaled my little prayer there, and then I have this little girl. It's super cute. This is from an older Print and Pray shop piece. I will link it down below. And I popped her up on foam tape, dimensional tape, and so I can just slide the tip in underneath her, and so it makes it nice when I'm flipping through my Bible. It isn't flopping around, but it's also kind of a private prayer, and so it's not as obvious if somebody's flipping through my Bible that they can flip that up and read underneath there. So there is that, and then the background is Distress Oxide blended, and then blended through a stencil just to give some interest to the background. So there are all 8 of my entries from #goals. Leave me any questions that you have down below. I'll try to answer those. We are diving into This Is Love, and I'm also working on the Revival devotional kit from By the Well for God. So there's going to be tons of videos this month. As long as I feel good enough, there will be tons of videos, so stay tuned for those. And give this video a thumbs up if it was fun to watch, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.